Hi friends, I am Sajid and welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's video, I'll try to check whether the Call of Duty gameplay supports 120 FPS or not in the Snapdragon 870 in the Mi11X device. Yes, so this is a question which I did get from a couple of subscribers asking me to demonstrate on the Call of Duty. The reason is because the Call of Duty game has been recently updated with the season 6, as you can see. So now I did install the latest update only, and during this process I'll try to use the real-time floating FPS meter, as you can see. So now we'll be able to see what is the FPS we are getting exactly while playing the game. Let's see whether we can actually play 120 FPS or not. So I'll try to use different settings. I'll try to use the high graphics and medium graphics and everything. I'll try to change. So then I'll try to show you exactly what is happening with the FPS count in this phone. So now I'll try to use the different settings. First, let me try to show you exactly the settings option. So is the menu here, audio and graphics, as you can see. Now I'm trying to use a very high and maximum graphics, as you can see. If you try to use a very high and maximum graphics, let's check what will be the FPS count we may actually get. That's what I'm going to exactly show you. Let's start the multiplayer. Let's check in this multiplayer whether we'll be getting any kind of high FPS count or not if you try to use the maximum settings. So I'll try to keep the FPS count in the maximum, okay, and then I'll try to decrease the quality, graphics quality. I'll try to decrease one by one just to see how is the phone is performing if you try to do that like that. So this is a Snapdragon 870 chipset. Snapdragon 870, that is the reason I'm really excited to see how is the performance of this phone. Right now I'm getting a high quality and high FPS, 60 FPS, no problem. $60 FPS, I'm getting 60, 57. $61 FPS. I think right now I'm not getting any kind of 120 FPS. I'm not getting it all. So let me try to go back and change to the battle royale stage, not the multiplayer. Different style I'm trying to use right now. Let's see what will happen. So in this mode, let's see battle royale mode, whether we'll be able to get any kind of 120 FPS or not. So while using it with the high graphics and high FPS, these are I'll be testing. So once in the multiplayer, once in the battle royale. So in this mode, I'm getting 56. No, there's no chance of getting high FPS anyway. No. As you can see, friends, I'm not getting it all. So let's go back and go to the. This is not the gameplay, so don't confuse. This is not the gameplay. This is just showing you whether this game supports 120 FPS in the Snapdragon 870 processor in the Mi11X or not. That's it. This is not the gameplay. So that is the reason I'm trying to quit every time. So let's check the high graphics and maximum FPS. Let's check in this mode. So what are the FPS we can actually get the maximum? That is what I'm going to see. Let's see. Right now the multiplayer is going to get start, and I'll just see the FPS count and I'll try to end this game. I won't continue. So I'm getting only 60 FPS, so there's nothing much change, I would say, at this moment. No friends, it's only 60 FPS and 61 FPS, that's it. Not much. I'm getting only 69, 50, that's it. Let's try to end this game and let's go to the Battle Royale Classic match. Let's see what will happen in the Classic using the high graphics and high FPS. Let's go back. Yes, let's start the match and let's see in this mode whether we can actually achieve 120 FPS or not. So I can do this kind of testing in other devices as well. Definitely I'll try to do. Right now 56 FPS only I'm getting, not bad. 60, 50, that's it. 54 sometimes. So overall 60 I'm getting, friends. So there's no change in that. So let's try to go back and go to the again change the settings. So now I'll try to select the medium settings, and let's see in the medium settings whether the phone will be able to do any kind of 120 FPS or not. Let's go back and settings. Now medium and the high FPS selected, and now let's go to the multiplayer and start the match. Let's see what will the FPS count will be there during this time of demonstration. (15 FPS, 21, 25, so 25 FPS, and on the top also you can see the real-time FPS meter from the top as well, in case if you are interested to get to know how much FPS we are getting. On the top also showing around 56 63, 62. So I'm getting 61 and 60. That's it. So there is no 120. I'm not getting 120 anymore, as you can see. Only 59, 61. As you can see, friends, and let's go back to the home page and let's try the Battle Royale Classic match. And the final test I'll try to do with the low graphics and with high FPS count. So here's the Battle Royale. Yes. So even with the medium graphics as well, no use, nothing. I'm not getting any kind of, no sign of 120 FPS. No friends, I'm not getting. So let me go back to the settings and final settings, which I'll try to use a low graphics and high FPS. Let's see whether this will boost any kind of FPS or not if you're trying to use this kind of settings. As you can see, maxed out settings, that's done. Now let's go to the multiplayer and let's start the test. So in case if you want me to test any other different games, let me know in the comment section below, friends. Definitely I'll be able to test those games in my channel. I'll do my best to post the video as soon as possible for you all. Right now with the low graphics and high FPS count, I think it might be restricted to 30, I think so. Let's see. 59, 60. No, I'm getting only 60. Not more than that with the low graphics and high FPS count. Sorry friends, unfortunately we cannot play, I think so, with a 120 FPS at this moment in this phone. That's the one sad part, I would say, definitely. You're ready to go back and quick, yes. Now final thing, checking the Battle Royale Classic match. Let's see. So I just want to clear all your doubts because most of the users did update the Call of Duty game and they did mention that they are not getting 120 FPS. So the fact is that even I think right now 120 FPS we are not getting even in this phone as well, in the Mi next device. No, we are not getting. As you can see, friends, even the bottle also we're not getting any kind of scores. So in case if you have, let me know in the comment section below, friends, what are other queries you want me to do on this testing on this Mi next device. Definitely I'll be able to do those kind of testings as soon as possible. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and I'll see you in the next video, and let's stay tuned for more updates. So if you have any other doubts regarding the Call of Duty, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be able to help you out. Until then, stay tuned, friends. Bye. And one more quick note, I'll be able to do the 90 FPS Battlegrounds mobile gameplay using config file in this phone. In case if you're interested on that, so stay tuned further. I'll try to do the comparison with other phones as well. That's it. See you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.